But I thought you mentioned because it's like
Recording has started.
it's like
Yeah, the meeting has started. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Hey,
You managed to
Willie.
make it here on time.
Hey, Margaret. Hey, yeah, good job on that. How'd your AP go?
It went okay. Yeah.
Today was comp sci for you, right?
Yes, it was.
Yep. Hey, Willie. Willie. Willie, try
Yes,
to
sir.
relax.
okay.
All right, let's see. I gotta get some emails together real quickly for you guys. So. How do I do this? Hey, Casey.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out. Do you think if I forward your email to people, they can log on and that'll work with them too?
I would probably have to give them access, which I can do. I don't mind doing that.
Do that. Well, I'm sending the email while you do that.
Okay. I think I won't be able to give them access till they click on it and request it, though. I think
Okay.
that's the way it works.
All right. So we're trying. All right. I just sent your video. Let's see. I got to get Max's and Joel's out. I mean Chad's out. Naturally, right? Max.
My Google Doc.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Samvit.
Last class hype.
I know. The last one I need Chad.
Okay.
No, it's Chad. You're gonna screw me up. Chad.
Yeah, we can do this.
Here's Chad. Hi, Olivia. Hi, Maya. So I just sent you guys 3 different emails of different people's projects or videos. Can you try to start loading those up? Some of them may take more time than others, so that's what we should do while we wait for other folks to join class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're missing Robin right now. And Maurice and Chandler are not going to make it because they're taking an AP today, the physics. Did anyone take Spanish this morning? Don't think so. Oh, you did. Some did. Good. How'd it go? D.
Yeah, it went well.
Good. Nice.
Last year, that was the weirdest exam I've ever taken.
Some
I
did. Don't forget to tighten in on your video.
It was-
Go ahead.
Because there were just so many different, it was just any possible way to test you. There was multiple choice, there was listening comprehension, there was like an essay, there was oral, there was just it took like 6 hours because we had to wait around for people to use the stuff. It was weird. I wasn't a fan.
6 hours? What?
Yeah, well, because
we were in and out.
Well, it's supposed to be like 3 or something, but it was just we had to there were a limited amount of computers and stuff, and I was in the last group to do the recording stuff, so I had to sit around forever.
Oh my god, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it sucked.
You got it because that's our start off.
Yeah. I just heard it a little bit because I pressed play on it, and now it's all up in my head.
All right, now I think I got my stuff lit up.
Yeah, that's all me.
All right, so hang in there, gang. We're still, hopefully you guys are trying to load up videos, and we're waiting on Robin. So we got 3 to look at today. We've got Max's, Chad's, and Casey's. Hey, Willie, I got a question for you.
What's up?
What do you watch it on? Do you watch it on one of their screens?
Yeah, I watched on Joel's screen.
I got it. All right. And all right, so Casey and Chad share. All right, good. Got it. How are you guys doing? You got 3 videos ready? All right. Maya, do you have 3? Go ahead, Olivia.
I only have 2 emails.
Oh.
I have Max and Casey's.
So I need to get you Chad's email somehow?
Try reloading.
Yeah.
He sent it like a minute ago.
Yeah, see if
okay.
Now you're good?
I don't know. It's reloading. I'll let you know.
Right. Yeah. Margaret, how you doing on 3 videos? Good. Samvith, how you doing on 3 videos?
I'm downloading marshmallows, methane, and iCloud 4G.
Right.
Okay.
iCloud 4G, good. Those are the 3. I think we're going to start with marshmallows today.
I still don't have Chad's. Is it? What?
Okay. Just in case, I'm going to try to send that to you, just to you then.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Whoopsies. What the heck did I just do? Got out of Gmail. Oh yeah, Olivia, yours maybe? Yeah, yours failed to oliviashepard@mac.com. What email should I send it to?
I mean, you could send it to my Gmail.
All right, what's that one?
It's Olivia H S, and I'll just spell it.
I got it now.
You
All
got
right,
it?
thanks.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
So I sent it to both addresses that time, and maybe it'll get through on the second one.
Okay.
All right, so I feel like maybe Thursdays are the days Robin shows up a little late to class sometimes, but he's also traveling and maybe something's going on for him in Israel. So let's stall for 2 more minutes. One of the things you can start thinking about, I'm going to share a Google Doc with you guys in just a little bit, where you got to guess your classmates' heights, plural. You can start thinking about that. And Robin was here for a second and then left. So you can start thinking of that. And it's going to take Robin a while anyway, because we're going to do it in inches, which is weird. But the reason I'm going to do that is I've set up a program to figure out, hey, Robin, welcome.
Hello, Mr. Walker.
I've got a program that'll calculate who gets the smallest deviation from the total height. So it'll be weird. It'll be fun. So start thinking about your classmates' heights in inches. So, Robin, you're going to have to do some conversions from the metric system over to the stupid English system. And then, it'll be a little crazy. But just as long as you have 3 or 4 sig figs in your calculation, you should be good to go. All right. So, Robin, 3 emails just got sent a little while ago. If you could try to find Max's first, it's I think the title of the email is Experiment Project, and it's Max talking to us about marshmallows. You got that? Do you know if it's loaded up and ready to view? Okay. So let me pull up marshmallows myself, and what we're going to do is we'll shut off the sound here, and everybody will watch the video together simultaneously, and then we'll bring it all back together. So are we ready for a countdown? Oh, Samvith, you're not ready? Okay.
Wait, which one?
Marshmallows.
Are we doing
Max's,
Casey? Oh,
no,
okay,
it's Max's one. How it starts off with how microwaves work is the first thing you see on the screen.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right, Samvith, you're having trouble loading it up? Yeah, okay. So while we'll stall a little bit while Samvith is getting it loaded up, you can start estimating people's heights. I'm going to be included in this. You can get a relative height to me and Max right now if you like. Never mind. Samvith looks smaller than usual right now too. No luck, Samvith?
I'm still downloading as usual, but
okay.
wireless is kind of bad today, apparently, according to my friends. So that's one thing.
Okay, got it.
Why download it? Just use the preview.
Meh.
Good call, Maya. If that works. No, meh.
I'll see what I can do with that. I'll see what I can do with that. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Okay. No preview available for the cloud.
Yeah, you have to download Chad's, but the rest of them are all working. For me, at least, but, you know.
Thanks, Maya.
Okay. That's handy. Thanks.
All right, while Samvith is doing that, I'll ask you guys a different question. I haven't seen this because I guess it didn't go to me, but have people been shared from a survey for the class for Ms. Zobey? Did people get that? All right.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that you can fill that out. And
Already filled it out.
okay, good. That's great. Yeah, it's really important to give feedback for the future and try to improve. So appreciate all your time in terms of that. Chad just stood up.
I think I got one.
Oh, really?
I actually don't think I got the email, Mr. Walker.
I'm not positive I did either.
All right, no one at Dallas-Fort Worth got it, Fort Worth Country Day. All right, so let me make a note. Fort Worth Country Day, no survey. Okay, thank you. Anybody else not get it? Sorry about that, guys. Somehow that is a mistake, clearly. I'll let her know that. Any luck, Samvith? I guess we'll see you cheering.
I can just load a preview, I guess. What are we watching first?
We're looking at Marshmallow microwave.
Loading. Okay, I have a preview ready. All right.
Okay, thanks for everybody's patience. All right, let's watch Marshmallow microwave in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Any questions for Max about marshmallow heating? Microwaves, Willie.
I read that like microwaves only affect polar molecules. Is that true, or have you ever heard that too?
I really could not tell you. I mean, the water obviously is a polar molecule, so it's definitely possible. In the articles I read about it, it only talked about heating the water. It didn't talk about other polar molecules specifically. I mean, it's definitely possible. I don't know.
Some of it.
I saw a demonstration of a guy who like he microwaved dry ice and like nothing happened. So that was kind of cool.
That is cool.
Some of
Yeah, Max, just coming out of AP Chemistry last year, I had learned that microwaves apparently are responsible for rotating molecules. I don't know. Are you referring to the same thing? Did you see the same thing happen? Did you learn the same thing as you did your research, or?
Well, I don't know. Well, I obviously I know there's rotational, translational, and vibrational energy in molecules. So it's possible that the site that I was using didn't quite go into quite as literal of a definition of just molecule movement. So it could be that it was I read it as vibrational, but it could be rotational. I genuinely don't know. That's just what I read.
Margaret?
The marshmallow's made of, I guess you didn't specify in the thing what kinds of sugars there are, and I imagine it might change from one brand of marshmallow to the next. But do you think that heating them is going to, if it's a long chain of sugars, would that potentially break the sugar down into, say, monomers and change it sort of like chemically? Or are we talking purely about sort of like physical changes? Is there any change in the actual sugar composition by chance?
I think it's definitely possible because when as you could see in that video, I did it twice, just to kind of test it out. And the second time it was really burned. And so that is like the inside of it was completely like black, like brownish black basically. So that would be, I can't go into exactly what kind of change it is, but it was definitely like cooked to the point where there was actually a chemical change.
Cool. Any other questions for Max? Max, you mentioned somewhere in there the video that there were radio waves, and I think of the electromagnetic spectrum as including radio waves and microwaves. So do you understand why you're saying radio waves if I think they might be microwaves, or like why is it called a microwave? Do you understand that? Yeah,
that shook me as well. I saw that and it kind of stood out to me. I mean, I didn't look into it too much, but in the two different places that I looked, just kind of how microwaves function. That's what I always figured too, was that they used microwaves, but I saw in two different places that radio waves were specifically used. I don't know if that was again used as like a more general term or something. I don't exactly know the difference in waves, but I would have figured that it was microwaves as well, but that is what I saw.
Does that explain why we can hear microwaves? That they're radio waves? That's why we can hear them?
Yeah, I don't know if it's that or somehow there's motors and engines and motors. I mean, inside the microwave. Yeah. I don't know either. I'd be surprised because when I think of radio waves, we can actually hear radio waves. I think is maybe a better way to answer that question, because what can happen is we can have an antenna that can pick up a radio wave that can then convert it into audible waves for us. So yeah, that's a better answer as I got further along into that. Robin, is that a hand up? Yeah.
So basically one question I had was, do you have a theory as to why the middle started burning before sort of the sides? Because the sides are actually exposed more.
Well, I cannot give you the real reason. I actually don't think it was the middle. I think it was the bottom that started burning first. It's just what I've always known with microwaves is that you got to flip the things because the stuff on the bottom is always what gets cooked the most. I don't know. It's got to be something with the way the waves are either like put out into the microwave, or if something about the buildup of the waves. Margaret knows something about it, I guess, but she can take over in a sec. But basically, I think that it wasn't actually the middle. I think it was more the bottom. And that just kind of I said the middle because that's more what it looked like when it cooled and came down, and I kind of moved it around some.
Yeah, my sense of microwaves too is like a conventional oven has heat that comes from the outside and slowly cooks in. My sense is things kind of cook from the middle out in microwaves because more of the rays are crossing in the middle and that kind of thing. But I wouldn't claim myself to be an expert there either. Any other questions for Max? Willie?
I kind of disagree with you, Mr. Walker. One, like the microwaves, like I think how mine kind of works is like there's like one source on a side and then it rotates to get the source because like you guys ever cook bagel bites? Like it comes in like a little thing of 9. The middle one's always the frozen one, so it always gets the outside, and then the middle one's always the frozen one. So I don't know. I kind of figured that it was. I mean, that's.
No, you could totally be right. All right, good. Yeah, it is. They definitely do always rotate. So you may have something there, and I don't certainly claim to be an expert. So good job, Willie. Other questions or comments for Max? All right, give it up for Max. I'd love for you guys to load up Chad's next. Chad's got something on rocket fuel for us to learn about.
It's a nice step up.
So let me have a thumbs up when people are ready for Chad's rocket fuel. Okay, I think we're waiting on Olivia some bit. No, now now Robin maybe? Robin, you're good? Okay, so we're going to go with some rocket fuel in 3, 2, 1, go! right, who's got some questions about Chad? Or for Chad, sorry, not about Chad. Sounds good?
What exactly about the capsule caused the propellant to exhaust the other way, like several seconds into the demonstration?
The design of it could also work for multi-staged rockets. So the little, I don't know, you saw a larger thrust go out one direction, and then there was a smaller one. It looked about the same come out the other way. That actually activates, like if you had another one on top of it, it would activate that one. The heat from that would begin the combustion on the other way. That's how you make a multi-stage rocket going up. Those are fun to build. I couldn't build a rocket for this one. I wish I would have, but Max.
How long? Obviously, the explosion, or whatever you want to call it, was slowed down. How long did that actually last?
That was it was like a third of a second. It was
Really?
very, very fast. Whoa. Yeah. And that was a smaller one. That was one of the smallest models that they have for the Estes rockets. So, Willie.
Okay, I know that like in the Oklahoma City bombing, and in like the explosion that was in Waco, like that, like about a year ago, there's like they used like a kind of like a nitrate compound that was like commonly found in fertilizer. Yeah. And like you mentioned that was an oxidizer. Do you know like how that was used?
I think it was ammonium nitrate, maybe.
So yeah. So it's like the nitrate used as an oxidizer, or how does that?
Well, you remember the explosion out in Waco, the huge, same chemical. I think it's an oxidizer. Simply what an oxidizer does is I think it transfers electrons. I forget exactly what happens, but that is a very fast reaction, and that's what makes it very explosive, is that it's a very quick reaction, especially in ammonium nitrate. Potassium nitrate is used in gunpowder, and that's what speeds up the reaction for the charcoal and the sulfur, which are the fuels.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Good. Other questions for Chad?
I think that's...
Chad, how long have you been messing with rockets?
Excuse me?
How long have you been experimenting with rockets?
I went to a science camp when I was in 3rd grade, and that's when we first started launching them, and I found it fascinating. The whole, it was very, very exciting first seeing those launch. Yeah, I love playing around with those.
So clearly you've taken apart the rockets themselves, because you told us the breakdown, or you just know that from studying it?
I just know that from studying it, but yeah.
Okay. You ever made any black powder?
No, I've never been allowed to make black powder.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could, I would.
Yeah, I'd like to make it in the like to make some in the lab with folks, because it's easy. All the ingredients are really easy. It's be good to experiment.
It's a pretty simple mixture.
How about the igniter itself? Did you say you got that from a hobby place? Have you done any other modifications on it, or?
No, I bought it from the store, but you could wire up a couple batteries in series to make the right voltage, and but you got to be very careful with it, because the kind you can buy, because if you launch that and accidentally connect the batteries, in that Estes rocket, if it's connected, it's just going to launch then and there. It's a very dangerous thing. I was standing 6 or 7, or I was 2 or 3 meters away, and it was very close. That was about the closest I could have gotten.
Wow.
Been relatively safe. So and that was a small rocket, so they're very powerful, dangerous reactions. So obviously we had to take a lot of safety precautions before doing it in my house.
Yeah. Other questions for Chad?
Yeah, my concern was the smoke detector might have gone off. That's what I was worried about. Yeah. But it looked like it might have been like, was it like in a basement? Was there any kind of ventilation?
It was in the garage, so we opened all the garage doors and had some fans out there and blew all the smoke out. Yeah, the whole garage was cloudy for a couple of minutes afterwards, and it smelled of black powder, very smelly for a little bit. Yeah.
Can you tell me what one of those rockets cost, just in terms of like at a hobby store or whatever?
Well, I bought a set of 3, and it cost about $10 for those 3. Yeah, it's
pretty reasonable.
Yeah, pretty reasonable.
I want to go buy some during free.
Any other questions for Chad? All right, good job, Chad. Give it up for Chad. All right, can we load up Casey's methane bubble combustion video, please? So let me know when you're set with Casey's methane bubble video. Looks like everybody's set. All right, 3, 2, 1, light them up. All right, thanks, Casey. I don't know if you guys stayed on long enough to watch the blooper there. Oops, starting up again. Stop. Questions for Casey? Questions or comments for Casey?
Good music.
Yeah, thought the music choices were awesome. She put her credits at the end. Very well done there. Excellent.
It was interesting. Can I throw in one comment?
Margaret, please.
I thought it was interesting that it actually did like the mushroom cloud sort of thing, as opposed to, I don't know what else I would have expected it to do, but I thought that, the dynamics of how it ignited were interesting. And why does it actually, I mean, maybe I probably do know this somewhere deep down in my cranium, but why does it actually do that mushrooming effect?
I don't actually know why. I didn't know it did that till I slowed it down and put it in the video, and I was like, that is so cool. And then I also did it in reverse when I was trying to trim the video, and that was neat too. But I don't know why it does the mushroom cloud thing, and I'm sure I've read that somewhere too, but I don't know.
Any hypotheses out there from anyone? Samvit?
Particle level air resistance.
I'm sure it's all very complicated thermodynamics and air resistance and physics and everything else. Yeah, you've got those expanding gases. You've got the pressure coming in. Yeah, it's very cool. Other comments or questions for Casey? I like the safety features like the flame-resistant plaid jumper. Well played there. Good job.
They're actually flame resistant. That's
Are
not
they?
Yeah. The seniors used to try to burn their jumpers at the end of the year, and it doesn't work. So.
That's too much. I like how you're so well poised there too, with your hand out and very confident when it's going off. Good job. Did you do many takes, or was it a one-shot deal?
We did it at the very beginning of the year, and then I did 2 takes when I was doing it for this.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I had. A question. You mentioned methane and you mentioned the device, but you didn't really mention the source of the methane. So what was going on there?
Oh, it's the source of the methane. It's hooked up to something in our fume hoods, and you turn the switch and the methane comes through the tube into the Coke and it bubbles up. And it's kind of like blowing milk bubbles, except for with methane and soap.
Yeah.
And then you turn the switch off, so it's hooked up through our chem lab.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I figured, because it's kind of hard to generate methane other than what you get coming from the natural source there. Good. Robin?
Basically, was a sound created when it sort of combusted or not? Was it loud as well? So.
It makes like a whooshing noise. And I know that's not very scientific, but that's the best way I can describe it. It's not loud. It doesn't chirp the way hydrogen does. It just, it whooshes. So, yeah, like that.
Has anyone seen anyone light propane in their hands? Or do anything with other kind of bubbles? Some of the, Willie?
My brother showed me this trick with like a lighter, and lighters just have the simple gas, and butane. Yeah, butane. You like do the gas in your hand, and you hold it in your hand, and then you like light it. And if you like don't flinch, you can actually squeeze your hand, and flame shoots out the top of your hand. It's cool. If I had a lighter, I would show you, but I don't think there's a lighter.
Probably good you don't. I'll probably get sued for it, but yeah, definitely. And some of those flames, like an alcohol flame, burns with a fairly low heat. And Casey's hands were wet. That's another advantage. So it takes a lot to vaporize any of that water. So she's right. The reaction's so quick. It's a pretty safe reaction to do in the appropriate conditions. Any other questions or comments for Casey? Anybody see themselves trying this at home? No. Okay. Just about any of your gases that if you ever have a butane tank or anything else could blow bubbles and do the same thing. Not that I'm encouraging that. All right, give it up for Casey one more time then. All right, let me unload that. Okay. So we got about 20 minutes or so. I want to allow for a couple things. I'd like to see if you guys have any things you want to say. We kind of need to say goodbye to each other. I'd love to play this quick little game where we guess each other's height. Should we maybe do that real quickly now? Let's say yes. I'm going to share a Google Doc with you, and let me just do that real quickly. So where's my Google Doc? Height guess. Share. All right, so I'm sharing that right now, and you should be getting it pretty soon. When you go in, you'll find your name on the left, and you then fill in other people's heights going across in a row. So in other words, Chad's the first name. He's listed at number 3. He's going to put his, don't guess your own height. That's the one thing I should explain. So I should put yeah, so don't guess your own height, because if you do, people are smart enough to go, oh, he knows his own height or she knows her own height, and they'll put that answer in for them. So guess everybody's height but your own, and someone's putting an X in there, which is probably pretty logical, and I hope it doesn't mess with my average. All right, here's the other thing you should do is try not to look at anyone else's numbers. Wait, don't put any numbers in yet. We're going to put in numbers in inches. And wait, don't do anything. I need to move this down so we can scroll up and down if we need to and still see. So what you're going to do is, like, if someone were 6 feet tall, that'd be 72 inches. If someone were 5 feet tall, that'd be 60 inches. And then you can decide where you think they are from there. But we'll do it in inches. Then I've built in to a thing at the bottom. Don't look down there, but it's going to do an average. And then we're going to actually get you to write in your actual height, and that'll be in the yellow part, and that'll go underneath your name. So don't do that until last we're done. Does everybody understand the instructions? You're going to guess your classmate's height going across, including your teacher, and I will guess your heights too, and let's try not to look at each other's stuff. And go! I don't know how this is going to work.
Crappy little thing is starting to give out on me.
Oh, can you not do it? You can.
I'm trying to use my phone. It's not really working. Maybe it just came
I'm
back.
trying not to look at what you guys are doing here.
Wait, did we go down or across?
No, go across. Go across, Maya. So you start with your name and go across from there.
Okay.
Yeah. Done.
When you're done, can I just use your computer to do my ones?
Oh, wow. Willie, I didn't mean to put 7 inches for you. That was a typo. Why don't you write them down?
Okay. Yeah.
On blank papers. And then we'll enter them in a second.
Can I get the pen as well? Thank you, sir.
So once you're done with your row, you can look at other people's numbers, try to ignore them till then, and I'm going to fill in for Max if he starts calling out stuff. All right.
Who am I?
Margaret.
Yeah, and I have it after that because I can't. My thing's all first.
Samvit, yeah. Chandler
Maurice.
I
guess we'll never find out their heights, but
I made them up.
You just made them up?
Yeah, I did. I was like, what is that?
67.
That
was 68.
Almost done. Okay, is anyone not done?
You. Yeah.
Is anyone not done? Oh, yeah, me. Where is this your column? All right, go ahead. What do I got? All right, so is anyone not done with their votes? All right, now here's what you do. Up at the yellow, you put the actual answer in inches, and the thing will calculate your delta, and you can go down below, and we can see. Is this good? Wait, did I set it up right?
I'm not done yet, so if you could not do your answers real quick,
What?
that would be.
Yeah.
I'm not done yet.
Don't do answers yet. Wait, did I set the calculation
people
up
go around
right?
and say it. It's more fun when they like it. There's
Is
a big
it?
reveal.
The big reveal? Okay, we can do that. Yeah, maybe we'll do, because I think I set my calculation up in the wrong column anyway. I calculated, yeah, I need to calculate the other way around. All right, good. I made a screw up, so give me a second to fix it. So what do we need here? We need, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm an idiot. I set the calculation up totally wrong. All I can calculate is who we know as a class least well at height, because that'll give us the biggest range. So I totally set this up wrong. We may have to just eyeball it, and we can do a guesstimate calculation on how people did. So don't put in your correct answer just yet. Some of it, you're not that tall. Oh my God! Wait a minute. Who did that? Who did that? Who's number 5? Joel, you can get in trouble, Joel. Joel. All right, Willie, are you done yet?
Not yet. One sec.
Willie, I think you've written a program to figure out the right answer and convert it using calculus and surface area and everything else.
If you take a look, I'm pretty accurate.
50. No one is 50. You think Joel is 5 inches tall? That's because you only see him on the screen. You never see him in person, right? And he looks like this big. Willie, you're. All right, Willie, we're gonna take you out of here. You're doing nothing serious.
Hey, I'm entitled to an opinion.
Yes, you are. This is true. I shouldn't. But I'm not sure why your opinion is taking so long, given how bad it is. All right, I'm gonna ask people to put in their real height on the yellow line, and we will see how close we got. I'm gonna make up a height for Chandler and Maurice just because I can. And I don't know. So here we go. Oh, that's Max. Max, what am I putting in for
74.
you? 74. Nice. Maurice, I'm putting in at 70. Maurice, I apologize if you're watching this and you're nowhere near 70 inches. And Chandler, I'm giving you 71 inches. I apologize if I way guessed off for you.
Tall.
Somvith, you are tall. Who would have known? All right, why don't you guys let's scan through and see how people think they
If you're
did.
6 feet tall, then I am, I don't know, 8.5 feet tall.
Yeah, I definitely thought you were barely taller than me. Not gonna lie.
I think Somvith may have fooled us all in terms of we'll guess his height the least
power
accurately.
Of camera zoom and camera distance. Enough said.
All right, so what is our big reveal show? Chad, we don't know your height yet.
I put it in
Drum
the
roll for
box.
Chad. What?
Yeah.
I don't
think I
see
put it
it.
in the box, right? Put it in the yellow box. Right? Yeah.
I didn't do bad at all.
I don't see anything for Chad.
Yeah. Stop.
I'm 72 inches tall.
Oh, wow.
You
All
can't
right,
see
so
it.
why don't people do this? Maybe do your own calculation. See how far your guess is from each person. And then, like, if you're 2 inches off here, another 2 there, add those numbers up. And let's see what our total delta is. And we'll just see who thinks they got the lowest delta, which is the least furthest off from the actual height. So if you missed by 10 inches, you've got to, add in a 10. Do a quick calculation and see how you do. And let me just do one more thing, which is to scroll this down. That way the accurate height stays where it is, and you can figure out how far off you are. So
I'm just going to say that's 1.
Yeah.
Too much math.
4. Yeah.
Right on about Robin. It's big.
Wow. All right, I got my delta. And Sumvith, you made my number way too high because I totally misguessed your height.
I totally wait. Hold on. I started counting.
And I have to confess, I made up Maurice's and Chandler's heights. I have no idea. Olivia, you stood beside Maurice. You may be able to give us a good height guess for him. What do you think?
I'd say right around like 6 feet.
All right. So yeah, I may have shortened him by 2 inches there. So
got 26 inches off.
all right, I'm off by 19.
Good for you. 26.
26. What are your deltas out there? Robin, have you calculated your delta yet? Still calculating. Anybody got a delta they can tell us, share with us? Maya, what'd you get?
24.25.
Not bad, not bad.
So mine's 3.9.
No way!
Is that good or bad? That's what it says under the delta under mine.
You have to calculate it on your own.
Oh, well, 3.9 per.
Oh, never mind.
Everybody was on average 3.9 off from Willie.
Oh. Well,
Willie,
I'm
I would
offended.
assume your actual delta is going to be way, way, way off. Yeah, these deltas down here that I calculated in this column, which I can highlight in...
Who's way off?
I can highlight that in light blue. This means the class was the furthest at guessing them. So far, scrolling across...
really close.
It's really... We're way off on Maya. Yeah, people are really good on...
Yeah, I'm
Willie.
really short. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
There
Yeah,
actually may be some. There may be some. I did a couple outliers. Like
Oh, yeah.
my
Willie
delta
does
was
not
large
help
because
with
I said I was
stuff.
100 inches tall.
Well, that's true.
And then-
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Our deltas are gonna be blown out of the water because of Willie. All right. What did you guess some bits height to be, Willie?
I think I said 3 inches.
Nice. Well, that kind of does mess up a delta pretty quickly. All right. So I guess that was a fluke. Anybody else got a real delta? So far, Maya, Max, and I know your deltas. Robin, what's your delta in inches?
I believe I got 18.
Oh, so far you're the winner. Anybody can? Joel, what'd you get?
I had 49.5.
That's really bad.
I
Dad,
put some
what'd you
bit as 36 inches.
Oh well,
Yeah.
that would do it. Chad, do you know what your delta is?
I would stand by the 36-inch guess.
Yeah.
I think that's closer to his actual height than 6 feet it is.
He's definitely lying.
He's just milking being in Florida.
Look how
He's
tall
just,
that guy is.
I mean,
Casey,
like if
what's
you really
your
want to play
delta?
that game.
I got did you just log us out?
No, you're there. Casey,
Oh.
what's your delta?
I got 18.5.
Ooh, only a half inch off Robin's guess, or delta. Willie's delta's probably close to like 600.
Wait, look how tall I am. Oh my god, I'm so tall.
Margaret, what's your delta? We lost you, Margaret.
They're gone. No.
Oh,
Fort Worth
low?
Country Day is
You
gone.
Bad.
actually logged them out.
No.
Oh my God, yeah. They better log back in really quickly.
I didn't want to do math.
Okay.
They're back. They just said they've joined the meeting.
All right, we're gonna give it to Robin unless we hear of a better winner.
My bad.
Sumvit, do you know what your
Getting taller.
Sumvit? What's your delta?
What exactly is my delta? Because I seem to have gotten the heights of 3 people exactly right. I don't know.
Nice.
Just add up all the inches you were wrong.
Add up all the
Okay.
inches you were wrong. Yeah.
Plus 2.75 plus 4 plus 1.75, we're at 8.25, 13.25, 16.25, 13.25, we're at minus 3, 12.25, 8.25, 6.25 net.
So, is that an absolute value of your deltas? You know what I mean?
Positive increases the value, negative decreases it.
No, that's not accurate. I
Okay.
want absolute value. So how far you off are from on
Okay,
both
hold
ends.
on. Let me. Oh, okay, so 2.75 plus 4 plus 1.5 plus.
We're gonna say
5.
Sunbit did not win.
Hold on.
I can do the math in my head, so you did not win.
4.25, 8.25, 13.25, 16.
13.25 was enough to send you over the edge.
26.25.
All right,
There.
good job, but not a winner. All right, Robin, you are the fashion model and the winner of the annual
Just zooming in on
or
Casey right now.
semester. Guess the height of your classmates, even though you never see them standing up on screen, except for Willie and Sunbith, who seem to like to stand up a lot. We should never give the remote controls to Willie, apparently. Willie, zoom back, you knucklehead. You guys have been a lot of fun to teach. Do you guys want to say anything to each other?
Congratulations on all the people who got into Stanford and also everywhere else.
Nice. Anybody else want to say anything to the group? Robin?
How are we gonna keep in touch after this?
Add me on Facebook.
I have a Steam account.
Actually, wait. Gonna tell completely true. After I found out all your names, I searched every single one of you on Facebook. I found 2 of you.
All right, so you guys can connect by email and then get each other's Facebook stuff. That'd be awesome to stay in touch.
You guys can't find me on Facebook because it's not under my real name. My real name on Facebook is Idan Carr, IDAN space CARRE. Just remember, I don't care. That's how you remember my Facebook name.
Ah, got you.
I only found Willie and Joel.
All right, so you guys,
There's
you guys have
I
each
think there's
other's
only 2
emails,
other
so
William
send each other's
Kleinheises in the
Facebook
world.
stuff.
So.
Say it
There's a
again,
whole bunch
Willie.
of male Casey Hammonds. Sorry.
If y'all ever out in, if you're in San Francisco, you should call Olivia or Maurice or me, and we can all go out to lunch or something.
That'd be fun.
I'll actually be on Stanford's campus in August. I don't know if you guys will be there then, but I'll be there.
Olivia maybe. I don't get there until like mid-September. But give us a call.
Cool. Sunbit, did you have something to say?
I have a Steam account. If anyone does that kind of thing.
Steam account.
Steam, can I tell you what that is?
For like video games.
Then, guys.
Like,
Thank you very much for this.
Yeah, just connect with me on LinkedIn.
All right, someone take the controls away from Willie. Someone really seriously take the controls away from Willie.
Stop it.
No.
Stop. I hate you.
Okay.
So, Joel and Chad and Casey, I want you guys to overpower Willie. Take the controls from him. Yes, and do not give them back. All right, guys, you guys were a lot of fun to have as a classroom across the internet and space. So thanks for being a good group, and it's been a lot of fun.
Thank you, Mr. Walker.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Mr. Walker.
All right, take care.
Mr. Walker.
Bye bye.
Been real.
See you, Max.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Walker, for this great class.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Walker, for this great class.
You're welcome, Robin. You're welcome.
See
Take
you
care.
guys.
Max has got to go to tennis.
The thing is, I actually do. Got the semifinals of the MAC today.
Good luck.
All right, Mr. Walker, I'll see you around.
Take care, Max.
If you're ever on Marie's campus, just.
I know, right? Bye, Sunbit.
Have a great summer, Mr. Walker.
All right,
Thank
buddy.
so
You
much.
too. Enjoyed having you in class. Bye-bye.
Bye.